Hello, everyone. Welcome to Please Watch Our Podcast. I'm Connor, and with me always is Mitch. Mitch, say hi.
Hello.
Today we are watching Severance. We're talking about Severance. Did I say it right? It sounded like I did. Yeah, and because it's a TV show, it's a longer podcast. We go into, we talk about everything. I think the last one we did was um Game of Thrones. Yeah, what do you think about Severance? Give me how do you feel
I
about the
love it.
show? I
I
love it
really
too.
like it.
Um,
I really like it.
Directed by Ben Stiller. Eight of the
Mostly,
episodes,
yeah.
mostly eight of the episodes. It was written by, I think, his name's Eric.
Dan
His
Dan
name's Eric.
Erickson.
Dan
Dan
Erickson, yeah.
Ericks.
Yeah. He got the idea from working
Yeah, Dan
in
Erickson.
a door factory. Um, and he's like, I wish I could skip this. And
Oh, that explains
yep,
the bit.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because season two, he goes to a door factory. We might dabble in season. We might talk about a little bit season two, but
I'm
probably
just
not.
gonna, guys, there's not a single ounce of like linearness to my brain.
Mm,
It's all over the place. It's like you ever throw like a tomato at a wall?
hmm.
That splat, that's how my brain works. It shoots out in all directions.
And I
So I'm probably
forgot.
just gonna,
Yeah, yeah. And I forgot
you
to take notes. And I've seen the show a few times. Um,
air.
yeah, but yeah, the idea of it for if you haven't watched the show, go watch it. If you have an Apple device, it's like $5 for Apple TV Plus. Ted Lasso's on there if you want to watch Ted Lasso, pretty good. But watch Severance first. But yeah, trying to think what else to really say. Basically, we're spoiling now. The show is just splitting your personality in two, and the
Yeah,
idea of it is so good because, dude, I also worked in a factory and I fucking hated it. The one thing that kept me going was thinking about
yeah.
me going to film school. Look at me
And you
now.
could you could not kind of understand, like, it's definitely something that we might do, like, might
I
have
could,
done.
yeah, I
Like,
could
I could
see,
see people genuinely doing
yeah,
this
it
as,
is.
like, a,
It's a thing, yeah. It's sci-fi, but it is sci-fi that is reachable, you know?
yeah,
Um, if you guys are wondering my take on putting anything in my mind, I don't want that because I know people are gonna put little ads in my head. And that is the last thing I want.
yeah,
I,
be uploading femboy porn to your
yeah,
Neuralink
yeah.
so you
People
get
just
PT
people just
PTSD
airdrop it.
flashbacks every time you close your eyes. Yeah.
Yeah. People just airdrop shit to my hip. I don't want that. And again, I
Yeah,
feel
zip
like
bombing your cranium.
like the idea is so good though. And it's very simple. Hey, I'm at work. I don't want to be here. What if there was someone who worked for me? What if there was an
But was
innie?
also me.
Yeah. What if there was an innie and an outie? Fucking good. Also, Adam Scott's in it. I've seen Parks and Rec.
Love
These
him.
love him. Yeah.
Adam Scott. We've
He,
also seen the best movie of all time, Madam Web.
yeah, he's in Madam Web too. Oh my gosh, and he's good in that too. Can he do like he was good in that movie? Okay, Adam Scott. If you see him in a movie, most likely it's gonna be good.
He's a good
Most
fucking
likely.
actor. I mean,
He's a
all the actors in the show are
yes.
fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they have to be
Hmm.
because there's nothing else for
Yeah.
there to be in the
Yeah.
show. It's just white walls around them all the time.
Yeah.
Like they
You
have
need
nothing
yeah.
else. They have to carry the scenes.
Yeah. The guy who said Spider-Man do a flip, he's in this, and he's also great. Damn it, I should have just wrote every actor's name down. But he's also great in this. Christopher Walken's in this for some reason, and he's
Yeah.
amazing. Um, there's a bit of a, romance, you know, which is pretty good. What else? What else, Mitch? What do you
Oh, there's also who, Helly, who plays the
uh Britt Lower? She's amazing. Like she's
oh
really
amazing.
good.
Yeah. And then
Um,
there's a little bit of romance between his innie and her innie.
you mean Adam Scott's any and Helly R's?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which I'm just gonna say like the thing they could do for this show if they wanted to, they could do, you know how the boys did like an animated show about like the amount of things that happen with people who are given this, who are given powers through like drugs.
Yeah.
They could do a show similar to that, be it what could happen or all the bad things that happened because of innies and out, like the situation that happened because people are innie. Example, two people fall in love. What's that like? Another example, someone is an idea that came to me when I was,
You were high.
maybe. What happened? What would be a situation where someone is no longer looking working for Lumen, and somehow they find themselves going into an elevator like 10 to 20 years later, and now they're out. Their innie is 20 to 10 years older, and they're freaking out. You could do fun stuff like that if you wanted to. There's not endless possibilities, but there are other stories you can tell if you wanted to. And I think that's really cool. Yeah.
There is.
Yeah. Okay. Episode
Definitely.
1. Good news about hell. Um it starts with the first thing we hear is who are you? And I'm like, "Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, yeah."
Sorry.
And she's laying on a table where people said it looks like a castic.
Come on, man.
I don't want to give it a try. But yeah, she's laying on the table. She hears a
Casket.
boy. What?
Casket.
Castic? She's
Casket.
okay. Okay. She's laying on there. You just hear, "Who are you? Who are you?" She's freaky. She's like, "Huh?" And
Yeah.
then title,
Yeah.
Severance.
Yeah.
Cut to Adam Scott or Mark in the show crying in his car a lot. He is bawling his eyes out.
He's a
You don't
little
know.
pussy. He's a
Yeah, yeah,
pussy.
yeah. It's been 2 years. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Get over it. Get
Like
over it.
I
Like, come on.
understand though, because when you meet his wife, like, yeah,
Oh.
yeah,
Oh yeah. Spoiler alert.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. We already said we're spoiling it. Like his wife is
oh,
hot.
true.
His wife is
Dude.
hot. Yeah,
Dude.
yeah.
If after the most I've watched episode 3.
Hmm.
Um, have you watched episode 3 of the new season?
Yes.
Okay. Uh, I just wondered how he's gonna reconcile Helly and Gemma
Yeah.
by
It's
being at the same brain wavelength, or like they're
yeah,
merging the two
yeah,
personalities together.
yeah.
Except it worked out so well for the last guy. I
I know. I
love.
don't get why he did that to himself. Like you
I think
literally. Mm,
I think he finally had the one glimpse of hope.
yeah,
He's been denied for 2 whole years,
yeah,
and in his
yeah,
awful coping method that he developed, he actually like worsened his ability to find her or
yeah.
whatever.
Or to
Though,
deal with
to be
emotion.
fair, if he didn't go there, he wouldn't have ever found her. So,
Yeah. But yeah, no, he's crying. He has a little, he goes in, walks into an elevator, goes down the elevator. You get an awesome, they named the shot. I forget what it's called, but like it's a good shot whenever he goes in and you hear a lot, like and then he goes into his innie. Innie and Audi. Audi is him outside the building of Lumen. Innie is him inside the building of Lumen. And yeah, he has playful banter with his two coworkers, Dylan G and Irvin B. or Urban. Irvin. Sorry if I say that wrong. It's a little
Irving.
tricky. Irvin? Irvin?
Irving.
Irving. Okay. Um, but yeah, they have playful banter, and it's kind of it's really sad if you really think about it because they don't leave this room, and it's a bright lit room, bright walls, kind of ugly green carpet, and it's like, oh,
So ugly.
it's not fun. It wouldn't be fun. Um, and again, if I was, dude, if I wouldn't want to work there, I'll be kind of, if I was like, if I saw where I was working when I was at Audi and I went to see where I was working, I'll be like, it's a good thing I I skip my time in there because this place seems not great. Um, but yeah, no, they're in there, and then is it Milk Chick? Milk Chick, yeah. He comes up and he's like, "We have a new person coming in, and it's Heliar." And then we get a whole kind of, little forward into basically them talking about what they need to do. They have a little book out, and they're like, "You're gonna get this done." And Mark kind of fucks it up badly, um,
Like
because
barely.
like it's not bad, but like they're very much also like I love Irvin already. Irvin? Why can I not say it? He preaches Lumen's handbook like the Bible.
Yeah,
He is like a preacher, uh, and he's so fucking good. It's so good, but also so sad at the same time because this is all he knows, you know?
exactly. He was literally he's been like indoctrinated in this really, and you see it more, especially in the second season,
Yeah. Yeah,
of
and
like
it's yeah,
how weird and culty the whole thing is,
yeah,
which I'm very glad. That's kind of the biggest thing I wanted them to go into.
yeah. Cause
Um,
yeah, because I don't know, you need the mindset that a company can just control people, like enslave people. Like you can make
yeah,
the argument that like these
I mean
people
we
can
already
leave,
do that, but yeah,
but like yeah, we already do that. You're right. It's just more, uh, you know, you can make the argument that they can leave, but they can't leave. But anyways, Heliar is in the building. Woo woo. And she's already against these people. Like right away, she's like, I don't want to fucking be alive. She's like, Am I a clone? Did you grow me? And Mark's like, no, you're just, separate. Your Audi decided to do this, so I've been here for 2 years, and this is your job now. That's terrifying. It's also
I'd
neat.
probably rock with it hard.
I mean, like, if I
I
was
feel like my any would be like, okay,
like, I would be kind of pissed, but not, you know, it wouldn't take long for me to, go into it because my knowing me,
oh
I'll record a video saying, dude, we're getting paid good to do this. I I'll keep good care of us out here. We'll be good. Don't worry. We're getting through this together. I
yeah,
love you. You
Dylan
know,
can afford to raise three
three
kids.
kids,
I
yeah.
though his wife does work as well.
Yeah, but like they're not
It's
doing
still a good
bad.
salary.
You get they also
But they
talk,
also get all their housing and
yeah,
stuff like that given to them.
which is kind of creepy,
Oh,
but I feel like you're not getting paid bad. The also pro like Audis have the better half of it because they don't have to deal with being in that building. Except if something physical happens,
yeah.
like Helly throwing the little speaker at Merc.
Hmm.
Kind of funny. But yeah, anyways, you
And
kind of get
the other thing Helly did.
mm, what's the other thing? Not yet. No, we're not there yet. Don't worry. Um, but yeah, they're just kind of gonna talk down about how shit goes down, and Helly's immediately not on board. Like it's not that. It's, but yeah. Then episode one kind of ends. Episode two is half loop, and it's kind of the outside perspective of becoming an innie, and that shit's terrifying. Um, the drill going into your head, that's where,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
no, no, no.
yeah,
See,
yeah.
like the drill is where I'm like, okay, I don't want to do this. I don't want to, I don't want, no, you know,
No, knock me the fuck out.
yeah, yeah. Helly R is also getting a lot of pictures taken. I don't know why. Yeah, we do. But anyways, a lot of pictures being taken of her as she's getting her little. You see the bone, and like, oh, okay. And apparently, they actually talked to brain surgeons to see if how possible this is, and they said, yeah, yeah. But yeah, no, we get the kind of outside, like everything that happened outside the building. Helly also tried to escape a lot in the first episode. And then you get a fucking sick shot as you see like the drill goes in, and then Helly closes her eyes, opens them, and she's outside the door because there's a door in case there's a fire, you know? It's pretty good.
Oh, right,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah. And
She's
it's a good
constantly
shot.
walking herself back in,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
resetting,
Yeah,
realizing, oh my God, I just walked back in.
yeah,
And you're like, well, this person's going through so much. Why wouldn't they
yeah.
just
Just,
quit?
yeah,
Right? Like any person, if what Helly does is would be a pretty convincing argument
yeah.
to
Like,
anyone, especially yourself.
yeah, no, because like it is you, it's you if it's you to your, they say it's you to your core. I don't, I guess it is kind of like,
It's all your impulses and
yeah,
shit like that, but with none of the learned behavior.
yeah. It's
But that
kind,
also can't be true just because of the way they act in the show.
yeah.
Like they're very like if they had no socializations or
They
anything, like
kind,
they don't know how to act around other people,
yeah,
like they're awkward, but they
yeah,
immediately know at certain points that like how to act, order of operations,
yeah.
conversations, stuff like that.
The,
They're not like a whole new person. They're
yeah,
just they can't. It's weird.
yeah. It's doesn't, it kind of works though. It kind of works. It's like you, if you didn't know, like you don't know your parents, you don't know anything about your life, you're just you now. The way I first thought of it, it's like I close my eyes, I open them, and nothing I remember is in my head. That's what I thought it was, and I don't think that's true, but that would make more sense. But anyways, I wish they did more shots with their innies going through doors because it was a good shot and I really liked it. Uh Milkshake is just a creepy guy. He's just,
he is he is a freaky motherfucker.
yeah, creepy
Um,
guy. He,
yeah.
I'm very excited to see what happens in season 2 with him. Um, because, the last thing that happens in season 3 is that he gets a picture of their CEO, but he's black. He has bright
Oh my God,
blue
it's
eyes,
so
but he's
fucking
black.
good. It's
And
so
it's
good.
like, oh,
It's
oh,
so good. It's
yeah.
so good. It's so fucking good. And the only other they had that episode was all like really weird. There was a bunch of like tension
Yeah.
between every single character. They
Yeah.
each like pair that was happening through the show had their own like weird for like Helly and Mark, it was like pretty clear it was like sexual.
Hmm.
Like we're literally looking for my wife right now. Should
Hmm.
I want to kiss you this badly kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
All the other ones are like up to interpret, bruh.
Yeah. Irvin wants to die. Dylan is, well, they're using the fact that he met his family to,
Oh, they're
yeah.
manipulating him, of course.
Yeah.
Everything Lumen does is never for the good of their own heart.
No, it's,
We've 10 minutes left.
oh shit. Okay, but yeah, no. It's they don't care about people. They don't care. They especially do not care about their innies. We didn't even mention what's her face? Fucking blonde white hair lady.
Oh, Cobell.
Harmony Campbell, like white woman, no, stop. Stay away from me. Fucking terrifying person. Abusive, and she can get away with it too. She has
Yeah, she's
so much power, and that's
kind
terrifying.
of
Kind of what?
scary.
Scary? I thought you were gonna say she's kind of hot. Um, I mean, yeah, yeah. It's all. She's also a creep, living right next door to Mark.
Her crib. Well, who do you think gave them Gemma? Probably her.
Mm, mm, mm-hmm.
Oh, spoiler, guys. We promised we'd go on from the first episode onwards. We've immediately skipped over the
We,
entire first season
yeah.
like 3 times.
Well, okay, well, like this show is kind of slow burn, and that's good.
It's
It's
there,
good.
yeah, it's hard to describe the show
Yeah,
without either completely spoiling it, which we've already established
we're
isn't
going
like a
to. Yeah,
huge issue,
no,
but it's still like if you want to enjoy the show,
you have to be on season two at this point. You know?
that and I don't want to like give it away, like everything, because it's
Yeah.
all driven by like what the character says, what the character sees, what the characters
Hmm.
do. Um,
It is fun to
it,
theorize this show, though, like because it's
yeah.
yeah. Honestly, like Half Loop is basically just her life, like the Audi perspective.
Mhm.
And it's good. It's good. Like it's good. I like it. Mark is fucking depressed, and I'm like, who cares? You know?
Mark's
Um,
white boy depressed, so
yeah,
like he's so down bad.
yeah. They make
It's like
we,
my wife, but also he's batting 2 for 2. Like what the fuck?
yeah,
He's complaining. He's like, "Oh, my wife is dead. She's not dead. Oh my God!" And then his innie got one bad shotty on his arm. He's
yeah,
going to look for a second bad shotty.
yeah.
Like
He's
it's
winning.
crazy.
He is
He's so
winning.
winning.
Yeah,
And
and and he want
if
and
one of
there's a
them dies, he got a
yeah,
support.
yeah.
He got a spare.
And he has someone who's very interested in him and is any. So, also like if you watch the show a second time, you see very many times there's so many things that are like divided into
Oh,
like
the whole show
whole show.
has is like a bifurcated frame.
Yeah, and it's kind of awesome. I feel like if you went to film school, your film people will be like, "You see this shot? This is what we call it, blah 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 blah." And I'm like, "Yeah, cool, 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 cool."
Bisected. Sorry.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Heliar. I think Heliar does some running right in this episode, or is that episode three?
3.
Mm.
She's
Okay.
so bad, bro.
She's so yeah, she's a good actor too. I'm not saying the show found her, but the show definitely helped her become more known, and that's great. I'm very excited to see what she does. Yeah. Episode three, and do you have a name for episode three?
Do I have the episode name for the third episode? Why did I say that shit?
I don't know.
In perpetuity.
In perpetuity. Thank you. I couldn't say the word. I couldn't. Um, yeah, they go on a tour to see like the Lumen CEOs.
Yes.
And imagine if like I don't know, someone who didn't have an any went to see that. They don't have like what do you call it? Like someone just H not even HR, just like someone to an outsider, not in this cult because it's so weird.
Yeah.
You see these gross, icky, scary wax figures of all the CEO. We see one female CEO. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Still white.
Still white. They're not, yeah,
I mean,
they're not,
they are a white family.
yeah, they're not gonna, yeah, like they think, I mean, it does happen, but they think black people have blue eyes.
Yeah, or they just slapped a coat of paint on the painting and that's it. So it was a
That's what,
cheap
yeah,
copy.
yeah. Oh, that makes more sense. Look at
They don't
you.
just don't give a shit.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, no, they see all these. Aaron is giving the fucking speech of its life. I know that actor from Transformers, the first one where he gets well, Bumblebee pees on him. Pretty sure that's the same guy.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
I'm pretty sure
Who
it's. I am like
who are you talking
90.
about?
John Tavoco. I can't say it's Italian, man. Pretty sure he's in Transformers movies. He's in Dark Knight. Yeah, he was. I. He was in the Transformers movies. He was Bumblebee peed on him.
Oh, yeah, yeah, he was.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
okay. Yeah, 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 yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
That's yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah,
I
yeah.
remember. I remember. I
Hmm.
remember. I remember. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
he talked to you know what
Yeah,
I'm talking about?
Shiloh LaBeouf. Would love to have Shiloh on the podcast at some point. It'd be so fun. Kind of random. But yeah, no, he's such a good actor. They also this has been happening for like it happened a little bit in the second episode, I believe, but he ran into Christopher. Gonna say Christopher. What the fuck? Why? I just walk in and there's something going on there.
Oh, I have a theory.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
No, go. Don't say it.
I heard wait. Say your point again so I
Christopher
can agree or
Walken
disagree with it.
and Urban what love each other. They love each other.
Irving.
Irvin,
Oh, they're
Irvin.
gonna
Yeah,
oh,
yeah, yeah.
they're gonna
That's your
swap their old
theory?
uglies.
Is that your theory?
No, my theory is that when they said, mammalians nurtured the
Mm,
section, I thought for a long time that they were going to be like clones
mm,
because technically we are mammals. So
yeah,
it like falls under, and that explains why they're so fucking weird.
yeah,
They don't know anything else. But
yeah,
like a couple of them talked about having like outies, but I don't think it's above Lumen to just
yeah,
lie to you.
yeah.
To just be like, you have an Audi who likes stargazing.
Yeah. Again, like Lumen
What are you gonna do
lies.
about it?
They lie all the time. Like season one, episode one, Mark goes down the elevator. Milkchake's like, it's been 5 months. Next episode, 48 hours.
Yeah,
It's like,
he's a lying shitster.
yeah.
And
Hmm.
and
Yeah. Episode three is like, it's good. But like you kind
I
of get
like that
like
shit.
you
I
get
like that
like
shit a lot.
you get a view of how weird this place is and how they treat their CEOs like they're gods. They
Yeah,
talk about them like the Bible. Like every one of them has a fucking story behind them, you know? Uh every
yeah.
one of them, you know? And it's kind of weird, but kind of like again, if I have nothing to like really grab onto because they don't have books, they don't have TV, they don't
No, they
have
gave
my
him
Nintendo,
faith.
they don't have my I don't have my Nintendo Switch, and they don't have faith. What am I gonna do?
Hmm.
You know? No
Tyrant
Nintendo.
seeks control. Yeah,
Yeah,
no Nintendo.
yeah. They don't know about Mario or Link.
Guys, they don't even know about Mario.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, it was good. Like it's kind of weird how they have a fucking house just in the basement. Also, the basement is so huge. We don't even know. We don't know how big it is. Mapping isn't allowed. Side thing that's been happening too, I believe. Mark meets Petey in this episode. This episode, I think, right?
Second episode.
Second episode, he meets Petey, and you know, they they bring us up in season one, because Mark is depressed, and he's like, I think me turning my body off for 8 hours is good for me. Petey's like, you can see you're depressed when you're working. You don't know why, but you are. And I'm like, that's fucking sad. You don't know why you're sad, but you just are.
Yeah, the numbers make you feel angry
Yeah,
or upset.
yeah, yeah.
Jesus. That'd
Like,
be kind of cool.
yeah. It would be, yeah. I'm very curious how that works, and I'm very excited to find out. Maybe they don't know. Maybe we'll find out. Who knows?
I think I'd crush that shit.
Honestly, it seems like a really chill job. When I worked in my meat factory, I couldn't have a watch on my arm, and I just did this for an hour, and then I went back and boxed like put everything in boxes for an hour.
Oh,
It was kind of well, it paid 18 an hour anyways.
I thought
Um,
you like rockied in the meat locker. You're like,
no, it
no,
was
like
so
box.
depressing. There was the machine where you put the meat into was up in a certain way. You couldn't
Whoa,
see.
whoa, whoa! Chill the hand, brother. Chill the hand.
Yeah, no, sorry. Not sorry. Sorry. No, they had it. The factory they didn't make it. I'm gonna say they didn't make it like this, but the way the little belt to put the meat in there's like a piece of metal that was covering the clock. I couldn't see what time it was when I was in the building, you know,
Gotcha,
and that's
gotcha.
kind of sad. Couldn't bring
Upsetting.
yeah, couldn't bring my phone with me either.
Yeah, because if you're not paying attention, you fucking fall into something and get shredded.
Yeah,
That's on them.
yeah. I got yelled at once because I didn't package the bacon right, and the lady's like, "Can you not fucking count?" And I looked at her, sweat coming down my face, like, "Shut up!" And she's like, "Oh, oh, um, yeah, I fucking hate working there." But anyways,
Meat boy.
meat boy, yeah, turkey meat factory. Ugh. Um, yeah, episode three, um, episode four, the UUR. I think this is where the show gets really good. Um,
I love Rickon.
I
He
love Rick and
is
Sue.
my favorite character.
Yeah, we forgot to mention this in the first episode. There's a dinner scene which is fucking amazing. Think of the most, I don't know what the word would be. I was gonna say liberal, but like they're all kind of professors. Mark was a professor
Yeah, they're all
too.
like
They all have like
intellectual gangbang.
they all
Uh,
their mindsets is that their brain is so big. Like they see themselves with big brains that they're so
yeah, it was an intellectual circle jerk. Is
yeah,
basically
yeah.
all that like haughty toddy bullshit about being smarter and knowing more facts and being
Hmm,
up to
hmm,
more date. Bunch of bullshit,
hmm.
you know.
And Rickon is just that the whole time. He has a book and all he cares. He doesn't I don't think he really likes Mark. I don't know. Like I
I
think
think I
he
think
like
he
I
I
don't
think
know.
Mark's just up in his business all the time.
Yeah, like he really wants Mark to know what he thinks of his book that he wrote. And somehow that book made it inside Lumens with the innies,
It was
and
because
it's
Milchick or Cobell found it, brought it
hmm,
over,
hmm,
brought it inside,
hmm. And
and
it's
then
like
yeah,
it's
Irving
not.
found it.
Yes, they found it, they brought it in, and it's not.
Oh, it's
It's
awful. It's shit.
yeah,
It's complete fake profundity.
hmm,
It's just full of like surface level thoughts.
yeah,
But it's for someone who's never heard a philosophical thought before in their
hmm,
life,
hmm,
it is life changing.
yeah. Like
Um,
the discovery that your work doesn't own you. They're like, "Oh, or you do not have to, you shouldn't be giving yourself to your work." But that's literally their job because they're innies and they're there for work.
They're slaves.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Um, you know, like in general, I don't think you should have a lot of love for the company you work for. If you're passionate about it, that's good.
Yeah.
Um, Passion is
You should
good,
be
but you
passionate about the work you do,
do
not who you work for.
exactly. Yeah, yeah. Don't be passionate about who you work for. Unless, like, depending on the business, if it's a business like Lumen, they don't give a shit about you.
No.
Like, they do not give a
You take
shit
pride
about
in
you.
working at your law firm.
Yeah,
Sure,
yeah,
you're probably evil as well, but go for it.
yeah,
You can be proud of where you work.
yeah,
It's just you can't.
yeah. You
Ugh.
can't
It's
make
like
your,
mother. It's like it's the worst fucking people at university. Like all this school spirit bullshit,
yeah.
and they're all like, "Oh my God, you go here. You're not going anywhere else." I'm
Hmm.
like, I got accepted to like four universities. I could have gone anywhere else.
Hmm.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't give a shit about this school.
Yeah, no.
Um, well, like I do. I go
But
here, but
yeah,
like, fuck off,
yeah.
please.
And then no, because like again, I had the kind of similar experience, but like I didn't go to that school, and they kind of looked at me like, oh, like okay, again, I have a reason that I went to that school. I'm not gonna judge, like, you know, I'm not gonna be
Mhm.
so patriotic to a school, business, or person. I'll be
Mhm.
passionate about it. My heart does not go out to those people in charge, and neither should yours. That's right. That's right. I got it in.
Mhm.
We made it in. Fucking lame ass motherfucker. I wanted a Tesla at one point. JK, I love you, Elon. Don't touch
They're
my brain.
terrible cars.
Yeah, no.
They're terrible cars.
I really wanted a Tesla Model X, the cheapest one, but I'm like, I live in the
They're
middle of
so
nowhere.
shit.
Cybertrucks,
Ugly as sin.
ugly. Why did he make those? They
Because he's
fall.
literally a man-child
Yeah,
with a ton of money, no
yeah,
real expertise on anything.
hmm,
He's just surrounded by smart people
yeah,
constantly. So
yeah.
when he speaks, he gives off the semblance of intelligence because
But
he is an osmotic black hole of
hmm,
fetid information that is
yeah,
spewed to him by his conglomerate of little fucking goblin shitters who
yeah,
give him all their talent for a lot of money, I
yeah,
guarantee you, probably.
yeah.
Um, so I'm not really gonna fault these guys for doing that. That's their
No,
job.
yeah.
And get that bag. I don't give a
Exactly,
shit.
exactly. Guys, we want to we if Elon said to us, "Do you guys want to be the only podcast on Twitter?" We would have said yes. Would have. Not now. I don't fucking no. I don't want to no.
I still might. My morals
I mean, because that's a lot of
are
money.
very fluid.
I just can't.
I have convictions
Hmm.
that I will break
Hmm.
and then reconvict on them
Mm.
after breaking them. Just, to keep that moral.
You know what Elon should do? Elon would probably break us apart. I just don't want to work for him.
Actually, no, I wouldn't want to work for Elon now that I
No,
think about it even
yeah,
more. I would
dude.
actually,
Hmm.
I can't say that.
No,
Um, I would, no, I
no,
can't. Okay,
no. You
just
know,
keep going. There's
the
a lot of
thing
things
that
that I'm
really
thinking that
irritated
I
me,
cannot say.
I was on Twitter once and I saw him post a meme. It's Shrek laying down in bed and he's like, me thinking about all the people, all the things I have to do to save this world. I'm like, shut up.
Dude,
Yeah. No, dude, just stop.
dude.
Like, stop. Okay, anyways, rant over. Mark is going to see because Mark was given instructions to find where PD is. And he goes to see PD. PD is literally just homeless he's in a little,
Petey's fucked up.
yeah,
Petey's Petey's bleeding out his fucking head.
yeah.
Petey's having like schizophrenic episodes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, just completely dissociating from reality.
Yeah, like
And
absolutely, yeah,
then
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Because
Mark brings him back, right?
yeah, and Mark is a good person because he's like, I mean,
Mark is a good person. He's
my
just
innie,
incredibly broken.
yeah, my innie would want to take care of you, so I do too.
That
You know?
and Mark, I think that's Mark's way of warranting it because
Yeah,
he has this like chip on his shoulder on with the
yeah,
Audi.
yeah,
Like he's lost so much, what else do I have to lose? So I'm just
yeah.
gonna be sharp with people. Like
And
I'm gonna be
like
blunt. But
the
I don't
two,
think he's a bad man.
yeah,
I
and
think
he's
most of
not
the
bad
time he
man,
makes
no.
bad decisions is
Yeah.
because he's just broken.
His mindset for being severed is that I don't want to deal with it, which is not a good mindset, and he's been doing that for 2 years. And like his sister, who I love, him and his like,
He's amazing.
she's
She
amazing.
immediately in season two was like, yeah, no, he definitely like you're in it. He was definitely talking about your wife.
Yeah, and like
He
that
was
makes
definitely
sense.
talking about
Yeah,
your
yeah, yeah.
wife.
And she
And he's like, no, no, no. He's
no.
like, talking about your wife.
And they get in a fight in the next episode. I'm like, shut up, Mark. Like,
Yeah, but also, I would, if
yeah,
I went through all this shit
yeah.
and then someone told me my wife's still alive, and then the person who I intentionally separated myself from, like created my
Mm-hmm.
innie,
Mm-hmm.
is the only person who could tell me where and who and like how she is,
It's like a hell.
and you
That's like,
can't
yeah.
talk to her. That's
That's
why I think that's why he reintegrated
yeah.
was that notion of like I've seen her more recently. I
Mm-hmm.
have to know. I
Mm-hmm.
have to know.
Mm-hmm.
Um
But
I did like his idea
yeah.
of burning the message into your retina
Mm-hmm.
for like 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
It won't work,
No.
but
But he's trying,
it's a
you know?
cool it was a cool thing. Like he
But
can't get notes through, so he burns
yeah.
it. It's a cool
Oh
idea.
yeah. Also, like you find out about the break room. Holy fuck. Because you can't physically hurt a bad employee, you can mentally hurt them.
Oh yeah, yeah. They psychologically reprogram you.
Yeah, guy, yeah, guys, like
Like what cults do.
yeah, yeah. Someone might have made a good edit about that. I don't know. I made one edit. I made one. The other edit I was gonna make was you get like the Hannah Montana intro. Yeah, 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 yeah. That was my other one. I'm like, maybe I'll do it. Who knows?
Yeah, it's just you get the best of
Best. You
both
see Mark
worlds.
just like on
And
the
they're all
ground.
just crying.
Yeah,
They're all weeping
exactly.
constantly.
Yeah, yeah. Like you see them like I do the group shot. We're all hugging each other after shit goes down. Mix it all together and the best of both worlds. Mark is crying, drinking a bottle in his Audi's drinking the bottle in his little uh apartment. I also like how can I just say we don't have a lot of shows that are like set in the winter. For good reason.
No,
Winter is fucking
it's
depressing.
depressing,
Yeah,
but it's perfect for this show.
I know. Like, guys, we made it through January. Holy shit. Fucking hate January so much. Um, Christmas is nice though because, Chris like December's nice because Christmas. You see people.
And my birthday, bitch.
Oh yeah. Uh, and then January is like, even people who have birthdays in January. It's like, yeah, my birthday's in January. This is kind of like, you know?
Yeah, you have a shit birthday, except
Yeah.
my homeboy Gabriel.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Happy birthday, Gabe Regal. Oh my goodness. Wait, do you know about Gen Beta? That's a thing now. Yeah, it's a
What is that?
thing.
What is that?
It's the next, Generation Alpha.
Yes.
Gen Beta is next. They're now. If you gave birth to a baby, it will be a beta. And we don't have betas on this podcast.
No, 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 no,
Get
no, no,
off.
no.
We're alphas only. Um,
Yeah.
yeah.
Woo.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, no. So because of that, Mark is taking a sick day, And then you see the innies, Helly is just, clicking away. She doesn't really fucking want to be here. Um, but then she sees a fucking scary number and, you know, Dylan and Erling helps her, deal with it, and it's so nice. They're so fun, but like literally the numbers scare you. This is hell. This is hell. It's hell, but it's interesting and kind of fun. Because what if this happens?
Yeah, what if they're all dead and this is really purgatory?
Whoa, wait, what if they just like wake up and they're like, Mark, you're in a coma. Your surgery didn't work.
Yeah, what if they wake up and it was actually all Christopher Walken's dream?
Dream, yeah. And he has a boner.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Nice.
Thank you.
That's a good detail. He would have a boner.
He would have a boner. Trying to think what else happens. Oh yeah, they go see Erling kind of becomes obsessed with optics and design department and he befriends Bert. And, romantic little tension there.
Mm,
They
hmm
do a little they
hmm
do a little touch, a little finger touch. And both of them, I think Erling's been here for 2 years. Bert has been here for seven. Holy, that's a long time. Because now, but yeah, something's up. Something's happening.
They're gonna pound each other.
Yeah. Okay.
They don't,
They don't. Um,
but they will.
yeah. The grim brutality of optics and design. Oh, they also think that optic Lumen does a thing where they tell everyone that's a different department that they are terrifying.
Yeah,
Uh,
they're
Mark's,
fear-mongering each other.
yeah, Mark's
It's
apartment.
classic
Yeah, it's, separate, like, oh, so and so's does that, like, why, it's
divide and
happening.
conquer.
Yeah, it's kind of low key happening right now.
Divide and conquer, baby.
Did I say that out loud? Maybe,
Yeah, no,
maybe.
we heard you.
Yeah, yeah. Trying to think what else happens. Oh, but like they think Mark's section has little monsters in their belly. They will attack people and eat them. But yeah, and that's fun. They have that's what they tell. Or like they think they have that little. That's why when they go see the goat people, they ask them to lift their shirts up because there's little. They think there's monsters in their belly.
Hmm.
Hmm. Yeah. I don't know what else to. When are we on now? Oh yeah,
Well, like,
they have access to the UUR, the which is a bright orange color, which is a color you don't see a lot in the building, so it sticks out. So you know, they read it in the next episode, The Grim Brutality of Optics and Design. Helly makes a drastic move by attempting to, guys, this gets kind oh, does episode five begin? Does it? I'm trying to remember.
what?
Episode four, does it end with her hanging herself? Or no, wait,
Yes.
episode five does.
No, episode 4 does.
Episode four. Yeah, Helly tries to hang herself.
Yeah.
After trying to chop her fingers off, which is kind of crazy. They have something sharp in that building. Anyway, they don't
Yeah.
have pencils.
Her whole thing went straight to like self-harm.
Yeah.
Get that blade off.
Yeah, yeah, you have a blade. I'm surprised.
I'm taking that bitch straight to Milchick's neck.
Yeah, you have a
Just
weapon.
yeah.
You have a
Yeah, Cobell.
weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Capel probably has like a black belt. She would. She's a fucking creep. Um, Another thing, yeah, trying to think. But yeah, she tries to hang herself. And that's fucking scary. Holy. So Mark. Mark is kind of just, dealing with a lot. Mark, his innie and outie is dealing with a lot. Mark goes to, I believe Mark goes to Petey's funeral, and he knows Petey, but no one else knows that he knows Petey, so everyone's an asshole to him.
Yeah.
They're like, you wouldn't understand. You don't get it. You don't even know his life. It's like
No, no,
maybe
I
he
didn't.
wants, yeah, maybe don't, maybe he wants to. Maybe he feels bad. Like, do you want to ask the question about how he knows? Because, like, how would you know him? Like, no questions like that. Anyways, just, a kind of creepy thing. Mrs. Cabell drills into Petey's head when there's music playing, and it's kind of just like, again, this show is pretty, like, really very well shot. Um, I don't know why Apple shows look nice. Like Apple TV, they look
Because they're
nice.
well funded
Yeah. Like
and they
Apple,
have
yeah.
standards that they have
Yeah.
to operate it at.
Yeah, because like Disney Plus, they look good. Like the Star Wars shows, they have to look good. Some of them look good. Like the start, they look good, and now they're kind of just like, mm?
They
uh,
look not great
no,
since a while.
yeah. Netflix,
They just have a lot.
they have a lot, and but like,
Like they have a ton and but they get that one banger
yeah, and then
every
they,
once in a while.
and then they
And
make
I
it.
mean, I'd rather have Netflix the way
Mhm.
Netflix produces content than
Week by week.
no, like just
Oh,
shoot out a bunch, get a
yeah,
bunch of people, give a bunch of people a bunch of chances to make
yeah,
some good shit with some decent funding.
yeah, and keep it
See where it
around
goes.
for 2 seasons.
Sure.
They cancel a lot of shows
Most
after
most shit
gets going.
you're
They
you're
should.
done after season three, season
Yeah,
four.
yeah,
You actually like there can't be that much
to talk about. Yeah,
more
um,
in your world
yeah,
to explain.
yeah. Apple, but like for Apple, like it just all looks good, and like Apple wants to make, like I'm pretty sure Apple wants to make these shows, which is nice. I don't know who's in charge of it, but like they want to make the shows, so why not? You know? They're artsy, they're nice, depending. Not all of it's great, but like majority of it's good. I heard Silo is pretty good. Ted Lasso
Like it.
again. You
Love
liked
Ted
it?
Lasso.
Ted Lasso really good. They made a show called Central Park, which I like because it's the same people who made Bob's Burgers.
Mm,
Um, they make shows. I need to watch more of it on there. Anyways, but no, it looks beautiful, and I'm very happy. What do
yes.
you, yeah. But yeah, trying to think. Oh, also, Mark is. Do we? I believe we meet. I'm trying to think. No, they kind of. So, Mark's team goes and they kind of all meet Bert and his group of people. And Bert's section has like they have like let's say about 9 people in their section in their little group. And it's really fucking sad. Heliar walks in there and she's like, "This is the most amount of people I've seen in my life." And there's like 10 people tops in a room.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
fuck. You really get a sense of how depressing it is if you watch the show a second time. But yeah, fucking sad. I'm trying to think. Okay, now I think this is where it get interesting. Episode 6. Um, Wait, shit. Are we missing anything? Um, Episode 6 is hide and seek. Helly is back in the office. Her outie forces her to stay, and I feel like everyone has a line. Like my line would be if I try to attempt, I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
We know there's something from every episode in the season, first season. We know something's building with Helly. We
Yeah.
just don't quite understand what.
Yeah. Because it's
Like there's a bunch of
fucking,
extenuating.
yeah. Yeah. It's just crazy to think that you would kill yourself. Like your person, you would kill yourself, you know? And ugh.
I would tap the fuck out if
Hmm.
it sucked.
Hmm.
Uh,
Miss Cobell is like watching Mark, and it's so weird. The whole time she's just been watching Mark. I think this episode we find out that she lives in a basement. She lives in a basement,
yes.
like a innie, and innies are in a basement. So my theory is that she's a innie, and her outie died or something. My theory overall is that they can't bring back like if their outie like Mark's wife outie died in that car accident, but they were
Uh,
able to keep the innie side of her alive. That's my theory.
did she work for Lumen before she died? I didn't remember that.
Probably, probably. I'm
Probably.
I'm saying that's my theory. I'm very excited to see if I'm right. Um, Probably not though. But yeah, no. Um, but yeah, a big thing that happens in this episode is that Dylan takes a little piece of paper from the other branch, and Milkshake goes into his house
Hmm.
and wakes him up in his house, and then he hugs his kid. So, we're at the point where Helly wants to leave. She's been wanting to leave the whole time. Mark is like,
Or 10
fuck.
minutes.
Okay, good. Mark is like, I don't really want to leave. But then he's like, he's slowly starting to want to get out of there. And
Hmm.
basically him discovering that Dylan has, they're able to wake him up outside, and he's like, oh, he's like, things are kind of weird. Like, why do they care so much? And then, um, for Erlen,
What if you,
what?
sorry,
Okay,
continue. I just had a
Erlen,
rant,
okay,
just had a light bulb.
okay. And then, later Erlen leaves too. But anyways, I think default jazz is when, um, Christopher Walken's character retires, right? And I believe in the episode beforehand, I have a story. Episode beforehand, you see them in the little forest's little area, little closet with all the trees and stuff in it. I may or may not have told my sister that there was gonna be some some little things were gonna happen involving two people, the people in there. There's gonna be a little sex in and we I told her it was gonna be a sex scene in the little green area, the bush. So we she's like, I
Yeah.
don't want to see it. I don't want to see it because it's two old men. And no offense to old men, but like we don't want to. I don't want to see it. I'm sorry. Um, you know,
Speak for yourself, buddy.
I didn't want to see it, but like we ran downstairs, and then 2 days later, I told her it didn't happen, and I don't know. I thought that was funny. I thought I should
Yeah.
mention it.
Boner Town.
Yeah. Okay. Damn. Default Jazz episode 7. This is where shit goes down, people.
Yeah.
This is where shit happens.
Yeah. This is where we find out Gemma is Miss Casey.
Yeah.
We learn about the overtime contingency,
Yeah.
and Dylan's
Dylan.
woken up in his
Yeah.
home.
I just want to say Dylan's my favorite character. He doesn't really do a lot, but like he's funny.
Does fucking nothing.
Yeah.
Except for the one important thing he does.
Yeah.
That's kind of his thing. He
Yeah.
comes in clutch.
He's very motivated, but he doesn't really use it, if that makes sense. Motivated or just like he likes his job. He just doesn't really like he
I
likes
don't know.
the
I don't think he knows anything else. He knows how to be
no.
good at his job.
He likes the fact that if he does a good job, he gets rewarded.
Yeah,
He gets treats,
but
little sweet treats. Hmm.
but
Hmm.
that stopped working on him,
Yeah,
and then now
because
they're starting to use his family as that like
yeah, yeah, it's smart,
carrot stick situation.
smart.
Very effective.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, no things. You get a really trippy. There's not a lot of light, like not a lot of colorfulness in this fucking office. But then you get a nice little dance scene with jazz playing. Helly is like finally kind of like I don't mind it here. She has her little maraca and she is shaking it, having a good time. Uh, Adam Scott's doing a white boy dance. I'm like, that's me.
Yes.
I see myself in that. And he's, Milkshake is fucking crazy, creepy, you know, like leave me like not as creepy as Miss Cabell. White woman, stay away from me. Don't come near me. Don't touch me. You're Milkshake is just kind of like scary. Not just scary a little bit, and that's good. Um, not
Not
good.
in a what? Not in a what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say
Mm,
not in a
not in a
racist
what?
way. He's
Yeah, yeah, I knew you were
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
say
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah,
I knew
yeah.
it. Yeah, only racists would think that's racist. Only racist would think that's racist.
That's how I get canceled. He's a great
Yeah.
actor. Wait, ready? Throw it at me. Throw a little cancel ball.
No, I can't do it again.
Okay,
My
shit.
psionic receptors have been
Destroyed.
raided.
Yeah. You get a little. He does this dance, little, and then he's like trying to get Dylan to dance, and Dylan's not about it. And Dylan attacks him, takes him out, and
He
ruins the dance.
absolutely
Yeah,
demolishes them.
yeah, ruins the dance party, which is kind of sad because I feel like if Dylan didn't see his kid, I feel like Helly would just be fine. Like, not real, like, she would just kind of like deal with the fact that she's here. But because of, Lumen fucking up so bad,
Yeah.
they all plan this shit out, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, Dylan fucking bites him. And then they're all terrified of Milkshake because he's yelling at them. And they're all like huddling together. And then they leave. And then Um, Erlen finds out he leaves again for some reason. He finds out that Bert is retiring
Uh,
forever.
yep,
And they bring it up multiple times. Once you retire, you're dead,
basically.
which is fucking sad. But yeah. They're like, let's fucking go. Let's get this shit done. Um, and they, yeah. This is the last episode is the best episode of the show. It is really good. Episode 9, we are we
The wee
are
we are
really good. Really fucking good. Like,
really good.
yes, the show is a slow burn, but it's a fucking good slow burn. Um, and yeah, basically open they find out that they can open up their innies on the outside, and Dylan, because they hit a quota, so they're able to have a waffle party, which is a great thing for them. And that's so sad. Um, you know, even the plates have directions on what they're supposed to do. And then you see these two girls, these people dressed up, kind of skinned, they're showing your skin. And yeah, it's
Yes.
weird. It's weird. Um, but yeah, it's weird. And then Dylan goes, does the shit. He wakes everyone up and chaos kind of goes out. Uh, you're kind of screaming at the, screen a few times, telling people, "Hey, yo, fucking talk to someone. Mark's outing talks to his sister, and then, show it kind of ends
Well,
with, oh,
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
he show ends Mark yelling, "She's alive!"
with a
and
picture,
then
yeah,
Dylan getting tackled.
yeah,
Yeah, he has Gemma's slash Miss Casey's
yeah,
uh file, but we also saw her get sent down to the basement
yeah.
like
The basement
two
in a basement,
last
yeah,
episode,
yeah,
I think. Um
yeah.
And
Helly, yeah,
big,
Helly,
big
yeah,
reveal.
yeah,
Helly is Helena Egan. We kind of, at least I kind of got there, like
yeah,
at least third episode into the series. I was
yeah.
like, okay, this chick is
You,
special.
yeah,
Like there's
like,
a reason that she is kept around, but she doesn't have to go through any of the same hoops
yeah,
any of the other people do.
yeah.
She's being photographed all the time.
Yeah, for me,
Like,
it's like, what are you planning? It's like, again, if you kill yourself, why would you stay? Like, why would you
yeah,
stay?
no,
You're,
like exactly. There has to be something greater than your own life
yeah,
to give it up for,
and
and
it's
it's the
because, yeah,
family name.
yeah, and record, but no, the like, again,
Recording in progress. Recording.
but yeah, no, I mean, I didn't figure it out right away. I thought they always took pictures of like everyone getting severed or something. I thought that was the thing, but then I'm like, why are you staying when you committed, you hanged yourself?
You tried to, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, like it makes so much sense though. And it's a good twist. It's a good twist. Very good twist. We meet her dad and the dad looks creepy. And he kind of talks oddly to Helly because I feel like he doesn't like severed people.
No, well, I mean, who would?
Yeah. It's just kind of odd, but like she wants, to make her family proud because, that's what you do when you're in a cult, I guess. I don't
Beautifully
know.
named. Yeah,
Yeah, family name is important. Bring up appearances, make yourself look good. You gotta do it.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm
So
being honest.
that's
Being honest. Urban story. I'm just kind of like I don't care.
I
Why would
I
you
don't
know?
care that much.
I don't care that much. I know you're
I think he
horny.
has
Yeah.
the sweetest one.
Yeah. But like,
Irving, but it's star-crossed lovers, and I've seen that a million times. This
yeah,
is a unique thing, but like,
yeah.
come on.
Uh, I just hope they don't keep. They are gonna keep bringing it. I feel like we're in season 3 and they're still talking about it. I'm like, oh. Who knows what's going to happen? Next episode, at this moment, it is called Who's Still Alive. So who knows? Who knows? I think. Anyways, um, maybe I'm wrong. I think I'm wrong. Anyways, but yeah, shit kind of goes down. They throughout the show too. Miss Cobell has been like a wet nurse to Mark's sister, and they give her the baby. There's also the realization that like Miss Cobell is works for Lumen. And Mark out, he's like, why is she
So,
here?
yeah, the babysitter. Why is this bitch here? Oh, no, the
Yeah,
other way around. Why is Miss Covell here?
yeah, and
Oh,
yeah.
she's the babysitter.
Oh, and that's kind of terrifying because you think she took the baby.
Yeah, but she just left it. She
Yeah,
just like tossed it aside.
yeah, yeah, because she fucking cares about the company so much. She's
Yeah,
very passionate about the company.
she's religious. Remember, she has that like whole
Yeah, the
shrine
swan, yeah, the
in her
shrine
house.
shit. Which, oh, okay, wow, um, wow, but yeah,
Yeah, no one's ever done that before.
yeah. My company's on a religion. It's good though. I like the show, guys. I like the show a lot. Nothing's perfect, and that's good. Um, yeah. Yeah. They all kind of do their little speech. Like Helly's like about to project, like do a big presentation about how it feels to have a be severance. We also find out beforehand there's a woman who was pregnant that Mark's sister met, and you find out, oh, she did severance for 9 months. That's insane if you really
Oh,
think about
dude,
it. Yeah.
that's that's to me that's like that's not like super insane at all for me.
Well, you could
That's
see it
like
happening.
to me that makes the most sense.
You could
Like
see it
you are
happening.
hormonal, you're in pain,
Hmm.
you're probably dysphoric all the time. Like you
Yeah.
just cannot stand the sight of yourself.
Yourself.
Blah
Yeah.
blah blah. Split. You'll never
Yeah.
have to remember it.
Yeah.
You only remember the good shit after.
Yeah.
Like I would get cut right up until the birth.
Right.
I'd be like
Find
halfway
out.
through
Yeah.
labor and then they'd swap me back.
Yeah. Interesting. They could do a story about that if they wanted to. I feel like they could do a story where the husband kind of low key falls in love with the pregnant lady. You know, they could do it if they wanted to. They need anyone to write anything.
They should sever a child in the womb. I think that's where the science is going.
Do you think so? They have people
Yeah.
at all times.
They have womb brain.
Yeah. Yeah. Wolverine.
Yeah,
I've been severed since birth, and they do a little pose.
exactly.
Yeah. And they would be pretty proud about that. Like, oh, first, fucking A, you don't. It's so sad to think about like a child is now severed. Or, yeah, no, a child is probably severed. We don't know, but like most likely.
I no, no, she's not severed. Milchick isn't severed.
Yeah.
Cobell isn't severed. Huang isn't severed.
Mm.
Um, all those characters, all the support staff aren't severed.
Yeah, I just don't know why they would hire a kid. It's just kind of weird.
That's when and since she's Asian, I my first thing was like, oh, that's like their
Mark's
kid
their kid,
or
but
something. But
yeah,
like the timeline makes
time
no
doesn't work out.
sense.
And that people said
Um,
it too. And I don't know if
I
they don't.
think Miss
Yeah.
Huang is a fucking clone of Casey.
Do you think they
I
do
think
clone?
she is like a clone that has been aged up.
Yeah, because the goat shit's weird.
The goat shit's weird. Why do you need goats? You want sheep. Sheep is milk, meat, and wool.
You can
So
get
if you're trying to raise anything, well, you're not getting wool from a fucking goat.
also sheep
Um,
milk isn't sheep don't produce as much milk. And you can
no, they
find
don't. But I
you
mean, you're
can
getting the
find
triple whammy.
there is a breed of goat that I believe there is a breed of goat that has not as nice as wool as sheep. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna say. I was gonna say I believe there is, but I might be completely off.
I don't
There
know. I don't know about
No,
like breedable livestock,
I
but
know a little bit about livestock. Sheep are dumb. Goats are dumb. But like goats are fucking the goat thing is
goats are
fucking weird.
vicious. They're little shits.
Yeah. There's a reason the Bible
Goats are
says
fucking vile little beasts.
there's a reason the Bible said I will separate the goat from the sheep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why goats were prideful little shitsters, and that's why they get thrown in with
Yeah. Yeah.
big old say. You know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know him pretty well.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
I know you know, yeah, yeah. Oh, you think about it? They're going down. They're in
Yeah, dude,
hell.
this is like Dante's like Inferno.
They just keep going down. I am very excited to see them go down to another level. But yeah.
I want
Um,
them to go to the testing floor
mhm.
and there just be like 100 fucking clones and shit walking around,
Yeah.
and it's just
I
like they
think
walk in, it's just like all one dude.
mhm. I think they're trying to do clones because the separates thing is not fucking working, you know? And that's it.
No, they're gonna have to get rid of it.
Yeah, and
But
then
if
they're
they can
like
create their own slave race,
they're
why
set.
not?
Yeah. There's nothing like oh my gosh.
And by
Mhm.
cloning like high value
People. Yeah.
people from the company, um, like Miss Casey, I assume she's really intelligent.
Yeah.
So if you did
And beautiful.
clone her, you're taking that. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't think they really give a shit about that.
No. Yeah.
Unless
They
they're gonna use
do.
them as like honeypot,
You can
like
or
sparrow angel
like spokespersons,
angels,
like
agents.
spokespersons, like look at
Yeah,
me. Like I would look, beautiful. But yeah.
yeah.
My little box review, fucking great show. I'm, you know, beautifully filmed. I need to remember the names of how shots again. Like when you're shooting. I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm fucking tired, team. And it's 11 o'clock. It's 10:30. Would recommend if you haven't watched it.
I'm falling asleep here.
I
Let's
don't know
wrap this up
why.
soon.
I don't know why you're here. Anyways, Mitch, get your little letterbox review. Your little review.
Okay. This is this is a 4.4 tiny Korean clones. Tiny Chinese clones. Sorry.
Whoa, that's season two. This is season one, Mitch. Crossing my
Fuck.
arms.
Fuck.
White
This
woman.
is 4.4.
White woman. Blonde,
No, no, no,
white
no,
hair wigs. White wigs.
no. No, 4.4
Self-help books.
extension cord nooses.
Nice. We did it, team.
Yeah.
Guys, that's severance. Sorry, the energies. We're tired. January was a
We're tired. We
tough
got
one.
it.
We
Yeah.
got through it. Sorry, our
I
energy wasn't up. Fuckers. Oh, you
yeah,
were also
yeah.
sick.
You make comments on our energy. I will find you. I will torture you.
Mm-hmm. And I'll sever
And
you. I'll
good
sever you and keep you in
luck
my
with having
basement.
no kneecaps.
And I'll keep you
Yeah.
in my basement. Okay, team, that's it. I don't know what our next episode's gonna be, but you'll probably have a guess. And by probably, I mean
Yeah.
definitely. Anyways,
Yes.
um, you can email us and tell us how awful we are at pleasewatchourpodcast@gmail.com. Check out our little TikTok and our little
Yes,
Instagram.
please check out our socials as
Yeah,
they are described sometimes.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
like and subscribe. Comment your favorite moment from the video, and
yeah,
if you do, also include your favorite color.
yeah. Oh, I guess you can rate us on Spotify too if you want. We have three ratings and we're at like a 4.5.
Let's
We're
go.
and I think, yeah. Anyways, that's it, team. I have to edit this. JK, I'm getting high. Oh, bye. Bye. Say bye, Mitch.
Bye, bye, bye.
Bye. Bye, guys.